just going to slide it straight back towards the wall, just like the photo is asking me to do. Now, what's happening is something called red light spectroscopy, and that's just light shining through my hand, finger, allowing us to see how my blood's actually flowing. First, you're seeing heart rate, but using that same technology, it's also able to measure the amount of oxygen in my blood, which is known as my blood oxygenation. So now what would happen is it'd be me and the doctor working together in our exam room, building a comprehensive health picture. And the first thing that we're going to do when we have you in the room is we're going to draw your blood. And generally, a lot of our members come to us and say, hey, I have to wait usually 3 to 5 days, maybe a week for my blood work to come back. And that's when we thought, why don't we just build a blood processing lab on site? It takes 12 minutes for the blood work to come back. And what we do to make for a very clean and easy experience is we use what we call an infrared vein mapper. Check this out. Highlighting the veins in my arm, making for a nice clean poke for our medical assistants. Rather than guessing around, now they can just zero in. Throw it into one of these discs, have it processed. Again, I'm not stuttering, 12 minutes, guys. That's how long it takes. And you're actually sitting side by side with your doctor, reviewing your blood information, understanding what these metrics mean.
According to Ray, immediately after people start having chips implanted in their heads, they'll have endless opportunities thanks to their new cyber body. The neural network will create individual organs and body parts that will be better than human ones. Thus, our lifespans will increase. Thanks to the chip, we can modify our bodies and design them however we want. Remember the movie The Matrix? We can create such worlds simply by lying on the couch in our living room and playing the Chosen One or God with our friends. Perhaps we'll even get the opportunity to travel through other people's dreams, like in the movie Inception, while our body is in the real world under a warm blanket, and robots will continuously do the work for us. Humanity will reach a 0% rate of crime because any thief can be identified by finding his chip, and the police will...
Air just below the surface in his hand.
Like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet. Those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
but even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth likewise to wake up the elect. Because the time is much near that Yahweh Shai is making his return. All right. You can see that, hey, man, salvation is right near at the door. Is that Esau's pushing this AI tech. I was going to upload another video, but 3, that's good enough. It's hitting the point, man. Is that we can no longer mention the MOTB. He's coming down with great wrath, man. The Lord's coming down with these plagues. The chariots are in the sky. We're on those prophecies. The only thing we're really waiting on now is war, and for him to really give it all these things he's giving a stronger push, because the more he pushes, he's going to keep on pushing harder and harder, you know, until he actually gets that NWO out here right now, you know, until he actually gets his enterprise out here and it's declared. And then that's when the Lord is going to come back and jack him up. But, yeah, right now, you know, they're strongly marketing. And there's like, I was watching a brother's video, I believe, when I saw the first clip, you know, it was a commercial on YouTube. I was just like, what the hell? They're putting it right in your face like it's normal. They're starting to make it an everyday normal thing. It's the new normal, to where sooner or later you're going to have this implantable device inside of you is what they're trying to push. Like it's gonna be the new norm. It's just like a cell phone. I thought it was fun. It's cool. I don't know. It's something to do. It's kind of cool, right? Yeah. It's I can do anything with it. I can go to the gas station and just swipe. I can start my car with it. I even use it for my doors to get in the house. It's gonna be your access to everything. At the wave of a hand. That's how they're gonna say it, at the wave of a hand. And they kept on pushing that spirit of it's fast to this microwave generation. But this is gonna be the key to Esau's kingdom. Just like the Thawa mark is the key to get into the kingdom for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This mark is Aurelius. So like this Marcus Aurelius is going to be the key to get into Esau's haven, man, his heaven. How they were saying that you can be like your own guy, just sitting at the crib, you chilling, you're playing with things inside your head. You can even incept dreams if you want to. It's like you have powers, but you don't, and you'll be able to live a lot longer. This is his kingdom of heaven on earth and carnality. But yeah, I'm gonna get this is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse I'm just start at verse 11. It says, "In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow." It says, "For this device pleased them well," which that's the spirit of our wicked ass people. They're gonna follow after Esau, Edom unto the end. Just like the brother, I think he's down in the islands. He was talking about how his wife ended up taking it. What's she gonna do? She's gonna convince her children to take it. Then that's not gonna be enough. Whatever Esau comes with, far as his tech or whatever he wants you to receive to enter into his into his domains and to access his things. Guess what? Somebody who took the poker, who took this juice, this bitter juice, they're gonna take also the MOTB, because they've chosen their master. Although we say the juices that came, these poisonous waters that came, they're not the MOTB. Somebody who takes it is more than likely gonna get the MOTB. Because they were gonna, like, you knew damn well this wasn't gonna help. It had no part of aiding your life. It was a simple fact: you wanted to get let into that house. You wanted to have your freedom in this man's house, and so you did it. You had women talking about I just want to go outside and suck some dick, just fiending, and they would do anything to go out there to do their wickedness. Which means what? They're gonna listen to Esau, Edom, and he's gonna let them do it. All you gotta do is just, hey, you can do whatever you want to do, but take this. Okay, that's cool. Just take this. Just bow the knee. You can worship your gods. You can do whatever you want on your traditions, but you're gonna, I come first. All right. It says, "So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen." All right. So that's what's about to happen. They want to do after the order of the heathen. They want when the heathen's going to be getting these luxurious things with their little MOTBs, their little chips. They're going to look at that and, I want to do that too. I want to have those freedoms. And this is all I got to do. It's quick. That's every time you watch something according to Esau, Edom, it was quick. It's a quick process. It's just, it's like, what are you crying about? It's like, just, if you really want to do these things, just take this. It's quick. It's easy. You get back to living life. You're a fool if you don't. But let's see what the scriptures have to say about that, man. Slack here. This is a good one, But I'm gonna get another one after this. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 3. It says, "Be not hasty to go out of his sight." Talking about the king, because the king is supposed to have the heart. The real king is supposed to have a heart after Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who is our God. All right, but this king doesn't. So really, ultimately, you just put it in the spirit of the true leaders, and not only that, you just follow after the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, "Stand not in an evil thing." It says, "Go not out of his sight, stand not in an evil thing." You're going out of the sight in the range of the heavenly order, the royal order that Yahweh Shem Yahushai set down here for us on earth to keep us away from evil, which is a protection to keep you away from getting jacked up from the judgment, for he doeth whatsoever pleaseth him, So that's it. That's what the Lord is going to do. And, another thing, he's actually going to use this wicked king to come down on these people that take this, All that calamity and all that hell is going to be put out here is going to be for the unwise and the wicked and those that are joined in hand with Esau. I'm going to skip on down. But, the ultimate king is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and then Yahushai, and then King David. Might be 7. I'm trying to think of how it goes. I'm bugged out, Slacky. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. It says, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit." So those that actually are waiting, because this man just essentially just offered what is called eternal life and being a God, but in a false reality. You won't actually be a God. You're going to be weak compared to what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has. You won't actually get to live forever. This flesh dies. Trying to make this flesh live forever is wicked. The Lord is going to give us a new body that can live forever. All right? We're not going to have to pretend to be gods in our heads. If we want to accept your dreams, we're going to accept them, Esau, and give you nightmares and plague you, and then you'll wake up and live those nightmares. It's not. This is bullshit. This is pretend. This man lives in a land of make believe, and he calls the Bible fictional. You people are really out of your minds, but it's because you have the same proud spirit that he has. Y'all get along. It says, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit." So to be impatient and to follow after this man's ways, you're proud. He's impatient. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait when he was out there in the field to give up the blessing, man. He said, "What should this birthright profit unto me?" And that's the reason why he's coming with great wrath with his enterprise. Aside from him having a short time, shit, the Lord will probably, I ain't gonna say the Lord will jack him up soon, but shit, he causing a drought and a famine of his own before the actual one was gonna come. The Lord put that in his foolish ass heart to do that. It says that what? A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it. All right? This man is destroying his own shit. And he's going to destroy whoever else in the process that follows along with him. You marry this man, you're going to die with him. To death do us part to you people, man. All right? Because the Lord is about to come down and discover his enterprise, man. He's about to discover this NWO. And by discover, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's 5 a.m. Yesterday was just Columbus Day, 5 a.m. Tuesday. So-called, Tuesday really came in the evening, but yesterday was Columbus Day, and the Lord is about to return that favor of discovering this place. He's about to discover. Hey, it says it shall enter into the house of the thief. Those chariots, the Lord has discovered Esau, man. What's this? Yeah, this is Judah chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, "So all went forth, and none was left in the bedchamber, neither little nor great. Then Judith, standing by his bed," I believe she had off Helifornis. Then Judah, standing by his bed, said in her heart, "O Lord God of all power, look at this present upon the works of my hands for the exaltation of Jerusalem." So she was saying, receive this man, this man that you delivered into my hands as a gift unto you, to exalt our nation. This Esau was it's like I'm not sure if he was I gotta look it up more, but I think he might have been a Japhite. He could have been an Edomite because he was a Grecian, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, he was a heathen. That's the point. And Judah said, "Hey, receive this dead, stinking ass heathen as a sacrifice unto you, my God, to exalt our nation, to exalt our land, man." It says, "For now is the time to help thine inheritance." Who's his inheritance? Israel. We are the inheritance. We are the portion of the Lord. All right. To execute thine enterprises to the destruction of the enemies which are risen against us. That's a good one. I'm gonna get another one where it says something about enterprises, because that's the Lord's enterprise. The Lord's NWO is to hijack Esau's NWO while he is eating, and he's in the midst of trying to prepare the table right now. And the Lord sees him doing it. He's about to come. He's about to kick in the dough, blasting the fofo. As soon as he puts the food in his mouth, as soon as he put that bite in his mouth, boom, right in his stomach. And then he spits it out. This is Job 5:12. It says, "He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their craftiness, their own craftiness, Salaki. And the counsel of the forward is carried headlong." The counsel of the wicked, man. The counsel of the forward is carried headlong. The Lord's about to kick this shit out the door. All right. "They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty." So it's no matter what you can do, Esau, Edom. Keep on going. We want you to keep going. What are you waiting for? We're going to continue to talk about it, of course, but everything that's going to happen is already set up to happen. At the end, you're going to lose. You're going to establish it, then it's going to get toppled. It's supposed to be established. We want you to do these things. I don't know why you're taking down our videos. Like, you can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Either way, you're playing into the Lord's hand. He has both hands, man. You're just on the left. But with that, as we see this place crumbling, call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Shalom and abide with Ball.